I mean, I'm listening to the background vocals and I'm like, yeah, this is cool. This is cool.
Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Sizzle or Fizzle. I'm Rick.
Yo, this is your boy, Kaz.
And Kaz, today we have a legend straight from the 80s. Besides me. We got George Michael.
Dude, George. Dude, yeah, George.
Now, couple disclaimers here. A lot of y'all listen to a lot of the rock music we got on there. Not so much when it comes to the pop. Give it a chance. Music is for everybody. Give it a chance. Because you never know. And this one particular here, I chose Killer / Papa Was a Rolling Stone from the 5 Live EP. And the reason why I did that is twofold. Obviously, you and I know about George's voice. He had an incredible voice.
Dude was bad.
Yes. And both of these songs, because this is a mix between two songs, both of these songs were incredible. If anybody out there of a certain age knows about Papa Was a Rolling Stone, I believe that was what? The Temptations?
That was the Temptations.
Yeah. And of course, if you followed this channel since its inception, you know that I'm a big Seal fan, and that's where Killer comes from.
Yeah, because of you, I'm a Seal fan. I knew nothing about Seal until what's the 90s. I think was it Kiss from a Rose? That album.
Yes.
That's
91.
I believe when I turned into a Seal fan. Seal. But see, back then George had I don't remember what the album was, but I know the album had a song on called Cowboys and Angels.
Yes, that was on Listen Without Prejudice, Volume 1. That was a beautiful song.
Man, I'm telling you, and I'm telling you, whoever I'm pointing at, all y'all, get that album. Get album, CD, case.
As a matter of fact, we ain't even gonna wait for no requests. If we get a good enough turnout, which means y'all like, share, subscribe, and hit that like button hard, we will get another George Michael song on in the future, and it will be Cowboys and Angels, specially brought to you by Kaz.
Boom, boom, man.
Now you got me hearing that bass.
Good grief. I'm telling you.
Enough of me chatting. Let's go ahead and get to Killer from George Michael. At the beginning, with the guitar, I finally realized that's a Y pedal. I gotta get me one of those. And I am a big Seal fan, so this is not a diss on Seal. So I don't want anybody coming out the woodwork saying, "How can you not like Seal? It's un-American." No, I'm a big Seal fan. But just listening to this song, Seal also did this when he was on tour. I forget what year. Obviously, Killer's his song, but he also blended it with Papa Was a Rolling Stone for obvious reasons.
See,
look both of those up online, but Seal's is not quite as funky as George Michael's is.
First of all, just to be truthful, I didn't know that Killer was Seal. Didn't know. Nope, didn't know. So truth be told, telling the truth, I didn't know. But when I found out, oh man, Seal's the man, period, in the discussion. And I think it's really cool that George actually combined generations.
Yes.
Plus his. Nice, man. Nice. I'm giving it away. I can't stand this song, man. You gotta hurry up and finish this.
All right, let's get back to it. Stopping it again. This is not so much an observation in the song. You know, I'll finish that out once we finish out this part of the song. And maybe this is just me. Kaz, you can weigh in on it. Sizzle Gang, definitely want you to weigh in on it. But I feel like, aside from his first album, Faith, I don't feel like the studios backed him up or advertised the albums enough, the successive albums after Faith. I feel like they just didn't put enough marketing behind him after that, because I think that he had potential for so much more. And I know about his feud with Sony and all that, but I just feel like, you know, when you've got a huge entertainer like that, you make some concessions, because it's a business at the end of the day, and it's going to make you money. It's going to make them money. How can you go wrong? But again, that's just me. What do I know?
Well, you just asked, you just got your answer. What do you know? What do you know? Honestly, you know more than I knew. I didn't know about all this. It's a shame that if there was any drama like that going on, I didn't know. I think back then I was pretty much focused on specific artists, and then everybody else I just listened to. And George was one of the ones that I just listened to, but enjoyed, of course.
Yeah, so I mean, I didn't know about in a nutshell, Sony was jerking him around, so he decided not to appear in a lot of his videos, and it escalated from there. They would do something, he would pull back, they would do something else, he'd be like, you know, F it, on to the next project. And
did he say F it?
No, I don't think he did, but you know, you never know. And you know, and you know, the rest is history. It's sad, you know, the drugs and other allegations, which I don't really care about his personal life, because you know,
I wanted to make
the bottom line is the man can sing.
Yeah, for me, I wanted to make sure that I wasn't going to pull any of his drama into this, because the music itself is just beautiful. And on a side note, he was one of the first guys that got popular wearing the shadow with that beard, that light beard. Yeah. And back then, I hadn't shaved enough to get a shadow yet. Now I can grow a beard. Late. I couldn't be cool like George. I wanted to be like George Michael. I wouldn't have had that shadow.
You know what? Real talk. A lot of us did. Dude had the looks. Yeah, the women were fawning all over him.
Yeah, he did.
He had a hell of a voice. Great stage presence. You know,
big time.
And this was not just solo. This was going back to, you know, Wham. So, you know. Yeah. It's kind of like James Bond. What dude doesn't want to be him? You know, you don't want to be James Bond. Mm-hmm. All right, you can be the other guy with gadgets, Batman.
I want to be the guy with the teeth in James Bond.
All right, let's get back to George Michael. We'll get back to Jaws later.
Let's knock that out.
If we try.
I just, when I listen to this, you know, I had to say in the beginning, I wrote this down because I just had to say, the brass that was playing, that was real brass.
Yeah,
back in the day, that was real brass. I mean, I'm listening to the background vocals and I'm like, yeah, this is cool. This is cool. We don't get this today. We don't get this kind of stuff today.
No, we don't. Yeah, everything's ran off of Pro Tools and repeats and looping and all that.
Something so simple that makes you just never
the gray in our hair lets everybody know we're the generation where they actually recorded on tape.
Yep, reel to reel.
So guys, this video is actually the first part of a two-parter with George Michael, because the two songs are meant to go together. And if you watch both, you'll see why. So after this, go back, click up there, and you'll get to see the second part.